And we are once again with one hive up against Dark Spirit. Dark Spirit will be on the Radiant side with one hive over onto the Dire. Dark Spirit have elected to go for the Radiant, and one hive electing to go for the second pick, wanting to keep their last pick as secret as possible. Moving into the pick and phase right now, Dark Spirit will be picking the ban onto Nortrom, the Silencer. As a response, one hive will be banning out the Omni Knight. Purest Thunderwrath, the Omni Knight. Faceless Void, the follow-up ban coming out here from Team Dark Spirit. Now one hive. It's their turn. For the second ban, will they look to ban the expected Tinkers or the Elder Titans? But instead, they decide to remove the Sven, the Rogue Knight, out of the picture. Now Dark Spirit will have that first pick over on the Radiant side, so the onus is on them. If they want to pick something a little bit outside of the meta, or if they want to go for some safe first picks from the Lion, the Elder Titan, or even the Tinker, if they so desire.
Reserve time.
Taking their time with the first pick, Team Dark Spirit. Not yet entirely sure what they should deem worthy pickup as their first pick. Right now, it's about 1 minute and 34 seconds into the reserve time. Captain Winter will actually go for the first pick, Ogre Magi. Now, one hive will have the opportunity to respond with the Elder Titan. Well, we're talking about it all day. Finally, we see it so late into the game. About 10:30 tonight. Thank you to those who are staying back and helping us support this tournament. Once again, back into the game, one hive have decided to pick into the Elder Titan and Viper. Very interesting combination that we very rarely see. In fact, the first time we've seen these two heroes here at the Miri E-League Finals. Of course, this is a single elimination, so the loser will be sent home. The winner continues tomorrow into the quarterfinals for an opportunity to win the cash prize of 2,000 for the first place, in addition to medals and also Nitro gaming chairs.
Reserve time.
Big thanks to all our sponsors, even though there's no one here to watch. As we move on for the second pickup, it will be the Vengeful Spirit. So two supports coming out right now from Dark Spirit. It's not really sure how they're going to draft around this. The Viper is a very difficult hero to handle with that corrosive skin. Makes him a bit so tanky. The move slow, attack slow, magic resistance and damage over time should you right click him. I'm going to move into the third ban right now for one hive. It does look like it will be the Tinker ban. Bush, the Goblin Tinker, being removed out of the picture. Dark Spirit. They've got Shendelzer, the Vengeful Spirit, and can't remember what Ogre Magi's Dota 1 name was. And right now they're going for the third ban. It will be the Mirana being removed out of the picture. Right now one hive. They've got an opportunity to block pick, or block ban rather, some hard carries as well as mid laners, those that they don't want to go up against with the Elder Titan and the Viper, considering that Dark Spirit have already picked up their support duo.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban.
Invoker will be the ban coming out from One Hive. So once again, these bans is targeting Dark Spirit, knowing that they need a mid hero to go up against that Viper. And it will be their turn right now to ban. What do they think that One Hive will pair this up with? Sand King still in the pool. A popular hero in the recent meta.
Reserve time.
Moving to the reserve time right now, Dark Spirit running things close. 1 minute and 13 seconds for the next ban. Possibly going to ban another hard carry. The Viper more than likely going to the mid lane, but of course more than capable of going to off lane as well, considering he is a pretty tanky beast.
Dire team pick.
Looks like the Disruptor will be the ban of choice, and immediate Huskar pickup coming out right now from One Hive, so that's their mid lane carry and support being sorted out already. It's Dark Spirit. How will they look to go against this?
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I will go for the Sensor War Runner. Very interesting pick. Let's see how it fares up. Most definitely going into the off lane already for the Dark Spirit. One Hive now for the 4th pickup. Likely going to be another support. Just to pair up with that Elder Titan. A range support will do them wonders. Lion, of course, still in the pool as well.
Reserve time.
Instead, they will go for that Sand King. So there's that long range initiation coming in with the Burrow Strike, especially once the Aether Lance, Scepter, and Blink Dagger is completed on him. He's able to just come in with 1,300 Burrow Strike range at level 4. Now it's Dark Spirit. Will they pick up
10 seconds remaining.
a mid hero finally?
5 seconds remaining.
Looks like Dark Spirit are just picking response picks in exchange for One Hive right now. It will be the Outworld Devourer, the OD. We'll be playing into that mid lane role, going face to face perhaps with the Huskar if it goes mid.
10 seconds remaining.
The final ban right now.
Reserve time.
Team One Hive looking to perhaps ban out a hard carry. Sven faces Void All already out of the picture. Huskar's already been picked up for themselves. And they will ban the Juggernaut.
Radiant team ban.
And immediately blocking out the Huskar Dazzle combination will be the ban onto the Dazzle by Team Dark Spirit. And they will go into the final pickup right now. Let's see what their hard carry will be. Drow Ranger, Luna, all still in the pool.
10 seconds remaining.
Tiny as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Not a Meepo if they want to run it.
Reserve time.
An Ursa Warrior would also be able to handle that Viper with the Enrage. But let's see now. 38 seconds.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Legion Commander.
Oh, we will be seeing Tristan, the Legion Commander, being the final pickup. Now One Hive, let's probably throw them a curveball, and they will go for that Simbasaur. So 4 heroes making their debut in this game. Elder Titan, Viper, Timbersaw, as well as Legion Commander, all appearing for the first time. As we move into the game, some quick introductions of the players. Playing onto that mid Outworld Devourer, Obsidian Destroyer, call it what you will be Winter, the captain. Freedom onto that Centaur Warrunner Robot, onto the Legion Commander. Xiaohing onto that Ogre Magi. Run Kitty Run on the Vengeful Spirit. Over on the side of the die, Mystery on the Viper, Kycer on that Sand King, and we have ZSM on the Huskar. Cool Kick onto the Timbersaw, no relation to Cool Cat of the other team. And of course, last but not least, what is this? We've got Engine. A start Engine onto the Elder Titan. He's got a big ball with him as well. Infused Mace of the Fished Soul. Mythical Mace. Some nice cosmetics on him right there. Has a very weird walking style.
30 seconds to battle.
As things stand, it looks like there will be no level 1 contest. Smoke will come to no avail. And they will find nothing, as both bounty runes will be relatively uncontested. So looks like it's going to be a Viper mid or Timbersaw mid. Yes, it is a Timbersaw mid. The pickup of that bounty rune.
I was meant to have this.
As well as the Outworld Devourer. So Timbersaw, it will be interesting to see what he chooses up to level 1 first up against the Outworld Devourer. Reactive armor always useful for some extra regen as well as armor, but as things stands, yet to put any skill point yet. Quick pause coming out from Team 1 Hive. Looks like it's a mouse problem on the side of ZSM. Billy Wong to the rescue. Well, just like that, we're ready to go. The players will resume as soon as they are ready. Pulse comes in, still 0 for 0 right now, 30 seconds into the game. Dark Spirit, Winter, up against Cool Kick right now. What are taking level 1 in Arcane Orb, but Timbersaw, very interestingly, not picking anything just yet. Oh, finally, we'll take up that Whirling Death just for a little bit of harassment. Freedom over on the off-lane Centaur Warner. It's got to be really careful with this one. As tanky as he is, we've seen Centaur Warner's being caught off guard, as well as when you consider that Kycer has a Burrow Strike and Ustad Engine does have the Echo Storm. Not to forget Mystery with the Poison attack can of course slow him down a little bit more. Burning Spears coming out there from ZSM on this off-lane Huskar. Very, very interesting lineup right now. Off-lane Huskar up against Robot, that Legion Commander. And we'll be copying some harassment from the Burning Spears. A couple of stacks on him. Well, interestingly enough, press the attack does not purge it off. So that's something new for me. We learn something new every day. Lane will just be pushing under the tower a little bit for Robot to contend with, but he's more than happy to do so, farming up safely. Winter and Cool Kick so far, things are going okay for the Timbersaw, considering he is a melee hero up against the range. But of course, the Outworld Devourer does have the advantage in terms of last hits right now. 9 for 6, with 5 for 2 on the Timbersaw.
Denied.
Looks like over in the bottom lane, they want to initiate onto ZSM. Magic Missile coming in. Xiaoheng will actually have not enough mana to pop the Fire Blast and just harass ZSM back a little bit. And will retreat down to his tower with about 200 HP. Regens up with perhaps Tango. No points in inner vitality yet, so no passive regen for him as yet. Cool kick. This mid lane falling behind slightly in terms of last hit, but that is to be expected with a range on melee matchup. Outworld Devourer doing very comfortable. 14 last hits, 10 denies for him right now. So should be ahead in levels, and certainly is a full level ahead of the Timbersaw. Nothing much a Timbersaw can do. It's not expected to win his lane, just expected to just give some contention and try to get as much as he can out of this. Look at that Winter playing so aggressively, coming up forward, looking for that Arcane Orb coming in. Run, Kitty, run. Will actually show off that they do have a sentry ward spotting Kycer up, so the Boros Strike will be forced out. TP coming in, but no, actually cancelled in the back line. A Mystery left alone over the top lane, but he's more than happy. Oh, let's check. I didn't know this courier existed. Anyway, back to the game. 0-0 right now. As we hit the 4-minute mark, still a very, very passive game. Both teams playing it very safe right now, of course, not wanting to be eliminated on the get-go. You try to secure farm on the carry. Huskar doing not too bad at that off lane, 11 for 1. And his counterpart in the Centaur Warrunner also 11 for 2. So both of them neck and neck, level 4, about to hit level 5 on both of them. So they are relatively neck and neck. Now ZSM has to pick up a form of lifesteal from the Morbid Mask just for some sustain in the lane. And looks like a Rap is coming in, run from behind, Xiaohing in, run Kitty run. Will they stack the stun? Magic Missile first to come, Echo Storm actually misses on everything. ZSM right now will actually fall from the damage. First blood finally goes to Robot, but right now they're doing the they know that the Elder Titan is somewhere in the tree lines, but a little bit too slow in finding him. And we'll be able to TP out. Oh, a little bit too short there, Cool Kick, not being able to get the Timber Chain rightly on the trees, but nonetheless, Whirling Death will force Winter to head back a little bit, losing 15% of his intelligence. Just one kill right now, 5 minutes into this game. Very slow pace compared to our previous games, so both teams playing incredibly passive, playing very, very safe. Setting down some wards right near that bottom rune. Kycer just meandering over to this mid lane. Has an enchanted mango, level 3, about to hit level 4 in about a couple of creep waves, but undoubtedly he won't have the space to actually find it. Interestingly enough, not deciding to go into the jungle. Does have a point in Sandstorm. Won't be enough as Pink's coming out in the lower lane. Looks like ZSM will just be over in this bottom lane. Morbid Mask as well as Boots of Speed, that's about it. Pinging out the vision now, let's have a quick look at what the Radiant team see. Not too much. The Dire team have a little bit better of coverage as it is nighttime, thus restricting their visions by quite a bit. And Mystery being left alone over this top lane. Pink's coming out Freedom, looking to try to contest him. Actually will be slowed down quite a bit by the poison attack. Let's see if the Boros Strike comes in on time. Yes, it will be. Freedom now in a lot of trouble. Echo Storm as well, but the Stampede coming in this right time, but no, catches him at the end of it. But the damage instance already there before the Stampede ends, so actually the Sensor won't be able to escape. Now Kycer does have the Sandstorm and will actually disappear, so no sentries or invis reveal, so he'll be safe. Sensor Warrunner and the Sand King both escaping. And we'll have to go back to regenerate. Cool Kick does have the bottle to his name. 400 gold as well. And looking at the net worth, we do have 2.7k onto the Legion Commander, 2.7k as well onto the Tidehunter. So really the Radiant team are doing absolutely fine. Quite surprisingly, I didn't expect to see that Freedom will have more farm than Mystery, but as it stands, that is the story right now. The Centaur Warrunner has more farm than the mid lane, who is of course being crushed by the Outworld Devourer, but that is to be expected. But the Viper Not expecting to do this badly. Thought he'll be doing better, especially nice with another toxins. There you go, another toxin leveled up.
Machine top.
Freedom, given the freedom of the bottom lane. And getting a farm as Outwell Devour actually gets a kill with Kycer Run coming in for the backlines. Well, that was a little bit unexpected. I didn't expect that kill coming so quickly. Does have 18 stolen intelligence, but all the same, Timbersaw should be tanky enough. Unfortunately, Vengeful Spirit coming in from the back. 2 points in Magic Missile, 2 points in Wave of Terror. So the armor from the reactive armor really being negated, quite interesting enough. -4. Ignite coming on into Mystery. This robot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Power Threats, Quelling Blade. Bounty Rune being pinged up, and Sand King will actually claim it. As over in the mid lane, Live Break coming out onto Winter, immediate Astral onto himself, Stampede as Swapping Pop, Xiaoheng coming in with a Fire Blast, a good Barrow Strike, but he is caught in the middle of things right now. Kycer will be the first loss to the duel as a robot will get it. Now they're trying to chase on Winter, getting chased, but Sanity's Eclipse coming out, gets a double kill right now. Azure as well, Live Break again from ZSM, but doesn't have enough regeneration. Robot next to fall, 2 for 2 right now, 2 for 4 it's suddenly, as the damage coming in from the Sensor Warner, as well as the Vengeful Spirit's minus armor. Just doing so much work. 6 for 2 now in favor of Team Dark Spirit. And One Hive will have to reconsider how they want to approach these teams fight from now on. Need a bit more levels in Sand King. It is almost 10 minutes in the game, still no epicenter on him. Ogre Magi really close to hitting that level 6. Similarly with the Vengeful Spirit, about 280 away. The Huskar not really having enough sustain to join that fight as aggressively as he did, so perhaps we'll take a peg back in terms of the aggressiveness, just to tune it down a little bit, just to secure a little bit more farm, get some more items up, get the Helm of Dominator up and running alongside the Power Treads before he joins the fights. Other than that, not being able to contribute much other than just the Burning Spears. We hit the 10-minute mark as this passive game edges forward. 6 for 2, the kill score. Looking over onto the net worth graph. Well, not too much in advantage, but all the same, that is a spike towards the Radiant side of things. 2,000, not really the most significant, but nonetheless something to take note of. As in terms of net worth, it is the Radiant team that are leading very, very comfortably. Oh, quick swap coming in. Cool kick will be caught off guards right now. Echo Storm coming in trying to save him and will actually do so. Interesting decision to put a chakra all towards his tower now. Freedom will get a good stomp onto Kycer. Kycer will fall into damage coming off from it. So one more arcane orb. There it is. Cool kick with his chakram. Interesting that his chakram went in this direction instead. Oh, here comes Robot from the back line with the duel, looking to come into it. Get some perhaps damage. Ustad Engine will be next one for the duel. Actually comes off first hand, and right now that's going to be another win for the duel. And the Viper TPing in, but already melting so fast. It's going to be a chain feed right now. Triple kill, ultra kill for the Outwell Devourer. They're all low right now. Kycer, what can he do about it? As the Outwell Devourer will be looking for a Rampage, but no Invis reveal. Stand out right now. There you go, Rampage! Incredible team fight right there. Lasted for so long that the recap doesn't even show the death of the heroes that died early on. But nonetheless, Winter coming away with a Rampage will actually be able to finish up his Atos. ZSM will finally have that Helm of Dominator, looking to build into that Armlet of Mordigion. Or actually a swap again onto Cool Kick right now. Chakra Magic going to come and Ghost Storm again saving him, but the Winter is coming in on one more right click and the damage is incredible. 4 into the Arcane Orb, 53 stolen intelligence, that's why it hurts so damn bad. And they're going to continue this push into this mid tier 1 tower. Certainly 12 for 4 right now the score.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Looking to try to trade things right now. ZSM over in his bottom lane. Rod of Aegis completed onto the Outworld Devourer.
Dire's middle tower.
Last hit does go to the Vengeful Spirit.
Radiant's top tower.
We're seeing the swap being performed time and time again, catching that Timber Saw off guard. And right now, looking to try to hunt that Huskar down with a Haste Rune, but will not be able to find him. Looks at the tree lines just in case, but no. Actually, will not be able to find him at all. 20 stolen, well not 20 stolen, but 20 bonus damage right now over on the Legion Commander, having won 2 duels in level 1. Does have a Blink Dagger up and ready, so let's see if she's able to catch it on off guard right now. Xiao Hing planting some really deep wards coming in, and just going to pressure this bottom tier 1 tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But one Hive, a little bit too spread out of right now. One mid and one over the top, so there's no way they're going to come defend this. They will sack the tower. Instead, immediately duel coming out onto the Elder Titan. Will they look to be able to win this one? One more Usat engine will actually explode from the. That's a third duel win right now. ZSM is in a lot of trouble, being slowed down by the Rod of Aegis. Now Winter coming in with a right click, slide break coming on him as well itself. Astro Imprisonment escapes the Timber Chain just in time. Let's see if they punish this right now. So actually they'll blink forward, and Sanity Eclipse coming in. Cool King next to fall, double kill. Well played by Winter there, 15 for 4. Dark Spirit. One Hive decided to fight that when they didn't have the Sand King or the Viper. The Viper relatively poor right now. Look at that difference in terms of net worth.
Dire's bottom tower.
3,000 and 6,000. That's double the net worth of the Huskar. And Dark Spirit playing this one exceptionally well. Press the attack being casted straight onto the Outworld Devourer. Let's see if Robot's able to come in. I think pings it out. Blinks forward, gets another. Now Mystery will fall for this freedom as well, with it, but doesn't get the bonus damage. Doesn't get the bonus damage, but instead will get the kill. But that's more than enough as they look to pressure it into this top tier 1 tower right now. Cool Kick at the back, nothing much he can do. No real items for him, no real longevity either. Ya, itu dia tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Sekarang Dark Spirit pula mencoba untuk meruntuhkan tower di atasnya untuk all Hive. Tapi one Hive quite a bit spread out on the map right now. Cool Kick farming in his own jungle. No sustainability, only has a Stout Shield and Arcane Boots to pop. So there's no real way for him to actually try to defend this. Very much outfarmed and outclassed. This is a masterclass right now from Dark Spirit. Able to get some harassment onto Mystery. They've got to be very careful. Blink Daggers are abound. Press the attack coming in onto Winter. And looks like they're going to focus on the objective and look to try to bring down this tier 2 tower over the top lane. Your start engine looking to start things off. Ancestral Spirit, Echo Stomp coming in as well. Xia Heng will be caught by it? No. Doesn't even attempt to stomp.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Windsor coming in with the sidelines, then maybe Cast as well. Now Cool Kick in a lot of trouble. Legion will get a duel victory on the back line. Cycle Sun will not be able to get anything. Suicide Engine finally gets a stopper, but it's too late. Sand King already dropping. Huskar next to fall, but actually gets a kill on the Legion Commander as well as the Sensor Warden. Swap coming out from Run Kitty Run. It will be a beyond godlike Outworld Devourer right now. 4 for 2. That's the score. 20 for 6. 16 minutes into the game. And they will continue this push. They did lose the Legion Commander. I'm not sure if she won the duel. No, the duel expired before anyone won it. That's at 40 though, so yes, she did win the duel. And they will just TP back, regenerate up, and continue. Rinse and repeat. And bottom lane is pushing in for them, so looking to probably send the carry. There you go. Robot coming in. Going to go into the Blade Mail build. That's how the Robo Magi as well as the Chainmail completed up. Another Blade Mail as well onto the Sensor War Runner. So looking to reflect the damage, but to be honest, I'm not too sure what they're too afraid of. Timbersaw finally picks up the Ring of Health. Not too sure what he's going to go for. It is very, very late right now. And oh, they'll just be able to deward that. That is not melee. And somehow able to do so. All ultimates are off cooldown except for Stampede as well as the Earth Splitter. Right now, Husker and Viper just coming around the mid lane. Dragonlance completed. ZSM does have the armor as well. So let's see if they're able to achieve anything from this. Let's see if Dark Spirit are looking to go into and obtain a secondary objective. Yes, it looks like that will be it. We'll just move the camera away. Looking at the vision for the Dire team, not much that they see. The Radiant team as well. Oh, as I said, that engagement coming in now. Winter coming in with a Stampede, as well as a lot of Atos. ZSM will actually pop from this. Yes, he will. Armlet, and no, Armlet targets and life break onto Freedom, but Freedom will be able to get the kill first on team. Winter coming in the midst of things, and we'll get the kill. 3 for 1 right now. 3 for 2, make it Kycer in the sandstorm. The middle. Cooking actually does get the Timber Chain. Ultra kill, and it's a second rampage coming out there from Winter. 25 to 8. Net worth as well as XP is telling a very, very sad story right now. 5 heroes wiped off the face of the map. And Winter will be picking up the Hyperstone. Are they going to the Moonshot or Assault Cuirass? Well, we'll see. 56 stolen intelligence. That's why I was hurting so damn much. Now they're going to push over on this mid-tier 2 tower. 18 minutes into the game. Let's see if they're able to actually force higher ground.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they'll call for the retreat as all the heroes from One Hive have respawned, and they will attempt to at least defend this. Looking at the disparity in terms of net worth, it tells a very sorry tale right now. 4.8k gold, 4.6k gold, 3.9k gold onto One Hive. And OD is breaking the 10k mark soon. Looking at the gold per minute, 526 for that Outworld Devourer, not too shabby indeed. And there you go, will be the first hero to break the 10,000 net worth in the game. 19 minutes into the game. We'll just contend with some stacks and clean it up. It's not just the fact that Dark Spirit are farming well, it's just the fact that One Hive also are struggling so much, even though they had the 2 pick up at the Elder Titan as well as the Viper. Elder Titan died 5 times, looking at the KDA. Vengeful Spirit playing out of his mind. 0, 0 and 15 right now, has not died yet. 15 assists to his name. And there you go. We're going to see a smoke coming in right now from Team Dark Spirit. Looking to see if they can engage following the blue lines. Go for a scan. It finally does actually hit just at the edge. But it's very dangerous for them to actually climb over there onto the high ground. Blink forward as well as Storm coming onto ZSM. Immediate Astral getting out of the picture. ZSM trying to armlet toggle things up and actually will fall. Earthsplitter coming in the backline. But Usat Engine will actually fall to the duel. Another bonus damage coming in for the chainmail. And now Robot just focusing on to the Viper. Cool Kick trying to run away from this Timber Chains out of the picture. Press the attack being popped right now by the Legion Commander. At the end of things, Winter will actually get a kill. Sand King goes for the smoke right now, has nowhere to go. Will Borrow Strike up to the high ground just to escape dying, unlike 4 other of his teammates. In that fight, about 1.8k gold exchange in total, 1.4 in advantage and minus 500 inside of One Hive. Damage done by the Outworld Devourer is just so much, especially when you consider One Hive are very, very far away from getting BKBs.
I was meant to have this.
Well, looks like One Hive once again will just respawn and try to see if they can actually try to hold things together. As TP's coming into that bottom tier 2 tower, will be the Timbersaw as well as the Sand King. Looking to check things a little bit, and we'll actually spot that. Yeah, the big man has respawned, he's up and ready. But it is the Radiant team, of course, that are continuing with this farm game. 12,000 worth, just so far ahead right now. There's very little they can do right now. Outworld Devourer is bossing all over this game, but looks like Sand King and Outworld Devourer just want to make sure that They don't sneak a Roshan from under their noses, have to be very careful with their positioning over there. Sensor War Runner. It's very close right now. Blink Dagger, as well as perhaps looking to go into the Hood of Defiance. As Freedom will just blink backwards. Continuing the farm is ZSM over in the top lane, still very much static in terms of item progression, just armlet as well as the helm. No real progression from that. Same story with the Viper, they've just been dying too much. Akuya, Dragonlance and Power Trust, that's about it. Sand King on the other hand, no Blink Dagger, just looking to go for that 4-staff early on. And cool kick and there you go. That's another Aegis of Immortal in the hands of Winter. Will we see another Rampage from him? More than likely, as he's already picked up that Moon Shard. So even more attack speed, even more intelligence stolen per hit. And let's see if they will be able to push down, knock on the doors of the base of One Hive. Force them to capitulate. It is quite unlikely as the Ancestral Spirit coming in from the back lines to try to stop things down a little bit. Wave of Terror coming in, swap immediately onto Kycer, so that's no more Spirit immediately being blown up. And there you go, blinking forward is Winter, he's not afraid of anything, he's got the Aegis Immortals, he's not worried at all. 4 stops away, double kill onto Robot, Albert Devour will fall, but there's only the Aegis, ZSM is next one to follow, he will die to the Freedom's double edge. And right now, Cool Kick trying to escape from things right now, trying to go for the Rod of Aether, slows it down, another Hoostorm coming in, Cool Kick will fall. That is the 3rd team wipe in a row right now on the side of Team Dark Spirit. 15,000 in terms of net worth, 14,000 in terms of EXP. And this will be a lane of racks, if not 2. Press the attack, Hoostorm coming in, Kycer will fall immediately to the bonus damage. How much has he got? 82 bonus damage. Aspinter hitting all 3 of them, but there's no follow-up. And the bottom racks will now be the next target for Team Dark Spirit. Press the attack onto the Outer Devourer just to help a little bit with the regeneration. Blink outwards. And they will continue the push with the bottom tier 2 tower. Team Dark Spirit comfortably ahead right now. Almost 15,000 net worth. Only 6,000 over the Huskar. So I really doubt they'll be able to fight. I really don't think there's a way for them back into this. Stampede coming in, blink forward, Hoostorm as well, catches 2, Mystery is the next one to fall, dominating his robot right now, does have the ultimate ready for the duel, but actually will not be able to spawn as Timber Chain away, as Cool Kick will get that run, Kitty run low, and ZSM will do the next to fall, Vengeful Spirit is falling down, Buyback coming in for the Viper, trying to re-engage in this, but Cool Kick already dead, Ultra Kill coming out from the Outward Devourer, they're looking to go for the Rampage right now, even diving in, there you go. I've lost count of the number of rampages we've seen. And there you go, there will be no defense at all right now from O-Hive. One Hive will let the bottom ranks fall. No buybacks being committed. Huskar, Timbertraw, and the Sand King do have it. But as I say that, Huskar buying back. Press the attack, being committed right now. They'll get 2 lanes of racks. Let's see what the buyback achieves. They're looking to try to defend this as much as they can. Blink forward, Blade Mail as well, and we'll even win that duel against the Huskar 1v1, and now Kycer is in a lot of trouble. The multicast stance coming in from Xiao Hing, able to just give the Bloodlust over to Center 1, and Cookie's in a lot of trouble right now, but as I said, that press the attack on the backlines, Earthsplit being committed as well. Robot diving into the fountain, my man, that's not your base. Will survive on about 110 HP, so he'll be okay, and will run away with the Stampede as well being committed. BKB even being committed right now, blinks forward onto Usada Engine, he wants to go for the duel, one more right click coming in from in, and actually the Outworld Devourer will help him with that. So even Winter, oh my goodness, 24 stolen intelligence, dealt 155 damage, and that should be Mega Creeps right now, as the tower will take damage as well from the return, but Sensor Wall Runner is just a little bit too low to actually sustain that push. It will be the Vengeful Spirit instead. It goes for the right clicks onto the structures.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Chainmail, ultimate as well being committed. Kycer being brought down low and actually will immediately die. Yes, the Legion Commander dies, but it's already 2 for nothing. Finally, they bring down that Outworld Devourer. And they're looking to chase, continuing to chase, but actually the Ogre Magi in the midst of thing, getting Ustad Engine with that stun. Buyback from the OG, will he look to TP straight into this? Ustad Engine being brought down low, Magic Missile as well. Just these 2 supports are able to kill, and right now Freedom coming in, Blink Void in the backline of things. Winter has come back with a bit of trouble, another team wipe. And I really don't think there is any way back for them, and right there, Mystery calls it GG, well played.